So when I started writing the song, I was by myself in the room weeping, man. Like just going through grief. And it's almost like it's a cry of like my heart as a worship expression. So the first thought that came to mind was like, how can I worship Jesus through grief? And it's one of the most sacrificial kinds of worship. You know, you don't feel it. So the first words that came to mind was like, and do I actually believe what I've been singing about, preaching about? And I started writing down the words that this is the moment to really believe in what I've been taught as a little kid, what I've been singing for years, and now what I'm starting to preach when I go places. It's like, hey, he is God. He's who he says he is, and he's near. And that's the first thought that I had. And the reason why I was in that place in my life was because right after Christmas, my family and I, we went out, and my mother-in-law has lived with us for 5 years. And we say goodbye, say, hey, we'll be back. We'll see you in a minute. When we came back, we found her dead in the bathroom. And if you can imagine the panic, you know, we walked in, she was cooking lunch for us, and there was smoke everywhere, so the kitchen was a little bit on fire. And we walked in, and we couldn't see well because of the smoke, so I got 3 little kids. At the time, it was 8, 4, and 3. And as we walking into the house, we can't find Lita. That's how I call her. And we couldn't find her, and we're going into panic mode. I hear my wife scream, babe, come see this. And there she was. She had a cardiac arrest, and she passed. And it was almost like a switch. What now? What now? Man, I'm calling 911. I'm trying to bring her back to life. I couldn't, you know, CPR, all those things that we could try to do. And my wife looked at me and she said, she didn't say she's dead. She didn't say she's gone. She said she's for the Lord. And that's when it hit me. So imagine that night, not being able to sleep. My kids couldn't sleep. They saw some of it. The grief and the pain that was happening that night, you know, some of you guys probably relate to this. And that's when I started like, not questioning God. It was the opposite. And my faith got stronger because now I'm preaching to my kids everything that I've heard, what it means to go to heaven. So it's a process, weeks, months, even years. This happened only like a year and a half ago. So when I first write on a piece of paper, this is the moment, it was more for me and my family, and it became an anthem in our home. This is the moment to believe that Jesus came, literally came, and met with my mother-in-law at the house and said, it's time to go home. And that's how we've been living our lives lately. And every time we sing the song, it's been a blessing. So after doing this, the process continued. We started writing the song. And there's a part of the song, I remember, you guys remember Blake and Lee that came over the house and they prayed over my family. We anointed the house with oil. We're like, Lord, you are in this place. And Lee said something that really impacted my heart. And it's like, man, the Lord is near. He is near to the brokenhearted. And he brings salvation. That's what he is. He's close. When he said that, I said, oh, this is it. So that's the bridge of the song. Like, he is near. When you feel you're alone, he is close to the brokenhearted. When you grieving, he is near. And that's what the song is based out of. It's Psalm 34:18. The Lord's near to the brokenhearted. And you know, even before we started the video, we were talking about how crazy the world is. He is near to the brokenhearted. It's time for us to believe that he is who he says he is. And he's the Lord. He's in control. And so when we started talking and dreaming about the song, I said, well, you would think that the song is like a mellow, just a piano and strings in the background, and it's the opposite. It became a shout of praise. It's like, it's time to believe, you know? So it's a fast song, it's super fun. Every time we sing it, it's like, yes, it's a good reminder. Every night of worship that we do, Spanish is like, this is becoming an anthem. So that's the kind of special part of the song. It's like it became a song of praise.